Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anasha. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, but let's get back to the video.
Pussy wild, this stored in the case. See my lifestyle, precise style. I be dripped up, give me white.
Alright guys, so I picked out 10 questions that I've been asked a lot when it comes to nail tech school, nail tech, being a nail tech, working in the industry. Even though I'm not working in the industry yet, I'm still a student, taking clients and things like that. So out of the questions that I got off of Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook account, and I got some messages off of Pinterest, I had a lot of people comment, mostly though on Instagram on a lot of my posts, and I came up with 10 questions that I repeatedly got asked. And excuse me, I just ate. Some of the questions went along the lines of pricing and things like that, and I feel like if you guys really want to know, I'll tell you individually, but I'm not about to go through my whole list of services that I offer, because there's a lot of services I offer and my prices have changed recently. I've gone up in my pricing because I've been using a lot of high-end quality products, so I have gone and changed my pricing. So I really don't want someone to, you know, click on this video and be like, oh, she's charging $30 for a full set, and then in reality I'm charging, I don't know, $50. That's extreme. Well, not extreme, because what if eventually I do charge that much and this video is old? So you get my point. Picked out 10 questions that I got asked a lot, so I actually had to write them down and write my responses, because if you guys haven't already noticed, I rant a lot. So to keep things under a certain time period and to stay on topic, I wrote down the questions and the answers. So question number 1 that someone asked me was, how can I store all of my nail products to keep it neat and to stay organized? I have my nail kit. If you guys check out one of my old videos, my previous videos, I have a nail kit video with school, and I also have my nail kit cart, my trolley that I have, that I use, that I keep a lot of my products in. But for the most part, right now, like if I'm doing like a regular client, I have everything stored in my trolley. But when it comes to like my excess products, like all my other acrylics and things that I've made, and my glitter mixes that I've made and things like that, I don't have storage as of yet. Everything is still in boxes because there's some acrylic stuff that I bought and I haven't opened yet, so I have a lot of stuff still in boxes. I am planning on putting up a bookshelf right behind me so I can store my acrylics and my glitters and things like that, and have some type of like storage, whatever. But for the most part right now, everything I need is in that trolley for when it comes to clients. So I have everything I need right accessible. I don't have to get up and look for anything, because I always make sure to have extra cotton balls, extra everything in there, so I don't have to, you know, get up and make my service a lot longer than what it has to be. How do I change the art during an acrylic fill? So I didn't really understand the question on like, what do you mean by like the art, how do I change it? You just file it off? We're talking about like something like these nails, like my Versace nails that I did with the decals and the gold flakes and the colored glitter acrylic and the clear acrylic and things like that. If you're talking about something like this, then I would just say like to put a clear acrylic around the cuticle area or something that's flush looking, so then when your nails grow out and it's time for a fill or something, you can change the color. If you're talking about like colored acrylic, if you're talking about that aspect of like changing art, how can I put this? I love using colored acrylic, but colored acrylic is a commitment. Like it really is. It's really nice to use colored acrylic because I do not like polishing. I hate polishing unless I'm doing it with like gel top coat. Yeah, that's about the only polishing I like to do. but I like to use colored acrylics because it's faster for my service. And then like if I want to do marble effect, you get some really cool results when it comes to colored acrylics. But like I said, it's a commitment, so you really gotta stick with it. Like if you only want it for the 2 weeks, or maybe it's for like a short occasion or something like that, then I wouldn't recommend getting your full nail. I wouldn't recommend getting your full nail that color that you're looking for. I would recommend doing like an ombre type effect where it's clear towards your cuticle area, so then when it grows out, the art kind of grows out with it, and then you can replace it with some other type of art or color or whatever you want to use. That's typically what I do with my clients. If they want colored, I'll tell them like, hey, if you don't want to stick with this for a long time, maybe we should do like an ombre, or we could just do a polish if I have that polish in that acrylic color. A lot of the acrylics that I do have are custom, so a lot of them don't have gel or regular polishes that go with them that are in that color already. So sometimes I don't have the option for clients, so I have to recommend the ombre, or for them to fully be committed to the full colored acrylic nail. And then at their next visit, if they want something different, they'd have to pay full price for a full new set, because if you want a different look, it's really hard to work off of. Let's say you wanted like a neon yellow or a neon pink, and the next week you want like chocolate colors. Like it's not gonna work really well. It's not gonna look right. It's just best to do either the ombre or to recommend the polish, or my goodness, or to if you are gonna get the acrylic color, to stick with the acrylic color that you're using on your nails. Do you remove a previous nail tech's work before doing a fill? Yes. Unless I know the nail tech personally, because nail techs know nail techs. If you guys didn't know that, we know each other. Well, we don't know every nail tech in our area, but we know each other, we know people. So if I know the nail tech and I know how their quality of work is, I'll work off of it. But for the most part, I don't. I've had this happen once, and like I said, it'll never happen to me again, because I do not do fills. I had a client come in, and she just wanted a fill. She needed a 2-week fill. So, and she had pink and whites, but I'm getting into nail lingo now. Let me get straight to the basics. So she came in, she needed a fill, and she said that her nails were lifting, like she was getting her hair caught in her acrylics, right? So I'm thinking, all right, so it's lifting, so that means it's probably not adhered correctly. And another thing also, I know clients request things, but you need to also let them know that if they request things done a certain way, they may not get the best results. And I wish that I would have done this, but like I said, I had just started doing clients on the floor at school, so I was really shy, and I kind of didn't want to be put in a position of telling people, well, it would be better if we do this or that. Like I was really uncomfortable with it, but now I'm not. But back to the story, my client, her nails were lifting, and so I told her, I didn't tell her. I was thinking, I wish I told her, but I was thinking, well, if her nails are already lifting, that means that there's no adhesion to the nail plate. So if I come along and put in, do her acrylic fill, then what if my product lifts? But anywho, so I told her, yeah, I'll do her acrylic. She asked me to. I should have told her, but I didn't. I know better now. I tell my clients, hey, you would have needed a full, fresh, new set, because the adhesion, the preparation for this set was not done correctly, and it needs to be placed on correctly. I should have told her that, but I didn't want to make the customer upset. So I just went ahead and did her fill like she had asked me to. I did say, like, do you want me to do a full set since it's already coming off? And she said, no, can you just give me a fill? Hey, the nail tech I was 3 months ago, hey, that's what you want, I'll do it. But now that I'm progressing and I'm like, okay, she got upset and thought that it was my fault her nail popped off, but prior her nail was already lifting. That's one of the reasons why I personally don't like working on anybody else's work, because if someone before you worked on that person's nails and they did a shitty job on it and didn't prep the nail the way it's supposed to properly be prepped, and then you come along and then the nail pops off, because that's what happens. That's what happens. The nails don't pop off when the bad nail techs put them on. It's when you come around and try to help somebody and then they pop off. But it's one of the reasons why I don't work on anybody else's work, because I want to make sure that my work is my work, and I know for a fact that my nails aren't going to pop off. If they pop off, it could be your lifestyle or it could be the tech, either or, but typically it usually is the technician. Are your nails always done? My nails are always done, and they're always done by me. I do my nails, my left hand, my right hand. I do each hand by myself. I don't get no help. And why? Because I'm my own business. I'm my own marketing. I show you my nails and you're like, oh, those are cute, who did them? Me, bitch, me. Here's a card. There you go. Good business for yourself is to always have your nails done. If you work in the world of cosmetology, it's always good to look good, because people are gonna look at that and see, okay, if she looks raggedy, maybe her work's raggedy. People always go based off looks. So I always keep that in mind. That's why my nails always stay done, because it's my business. It's my livelihood. People ask, potential client. Next question, question number 5. What's my favorite shape? My favorite shape, I don't know. My favorite shape probably right now, today, is probably square, because my nails are square right now. I'm trying a different shape, as you guys can see. My nails are long square right now. Well, they're more so squivel. They're squivel. They're a little rounded on the sides. Squivel is like a rounded tip on the edge of a square. So instead of the sharp edge, it's round. Anywho, but my favorite shape right now is probably my nails, how they are right now, and they're a long squivel. But I typically do coffin or stiletto. Not so much stiletto because I work in healthcare and I gotta type, so it's really hard for me to wear stiletto, and also I'm not supposed to wear nails in general at work, so they're really Captain Obvious. So I usually just keep them either the square or squivel or coffin, and I always keep them some type of clear so that they're not as out there. I mean, they're already out there, but they're not bold colors, like bold like purples or bold yellows. They're clear with little colors, a little something to play with, but it's not extra. Hey guys, just wanted to show you really quick my nail page on Instagram. If you didn't already know, I am in school to become a nail tech in Las Vegas. I'll be done with nail tech school on April 30th. So if you are interested in getting your nails done, definitely hit me up on Instagram. You can find me at DRIPPYNAILZ. I'll take your man. Question number 6. Do you like using a drill? There's pros to using a drill. There's also cons. There's pros and cons to everything in life. Let's just be real. There's pros and cons to everything in life. But some things do have more pros and some things do have more cons than others. When it comes to using a nail drill, personally, I don't like using the drill unless I absolutely have to, or if I can't get if I can't file something down correctly and it's just getting on my last nerves, like I'll get my file then, I'll get my my drill then. Or if I'm doing manicures, one thing that I am changing up in my service is I'm offering, they're called Russian manicures, and it's with the drill, and I'm liking the results with that than a regular classic standard manicure. I mean, the results are different. You do get nicer results with the drill, but a lot of people will say it depends on the nail tech. But me personally, I like the drill for manicures when I'm dealing with the cuticle area more than anything with acrylics. I'm strictly a file type of girl, and also my school, it's green friendly, so they don't believe in using drills, which I think is stupid because in the salon world they use drills, so it would be smart to know how to use drills, but whatever. But when it comes to the drills, do I like using them? Yes and no. Okay, question number 7. Oh my goodness, and I thought I was gonna do 20. What are my favorite type of clients? Ooh, favorite type of clients that I like all my clients. All my clients have their own personalities and their own pros and cons, like everybody else. But me personally, I honestly like my clientele that are in the sex industry and adult entertainment industry. I mean, I'm in Las Vegas for one, and the other reason why I really enjoy working with them is because they like to bling out their nails, and they do not care about how much it will cost because they got it. So that's one thing I will say about the adult entertainment world and sex workers and escorts and entertainment in Las Vegas in general. I love them as clients because they want the craziest things and they got the bag for it and they don't complain about it. I like all my clients as long as they leave happy. You know, that's all that matters. Why do nails lift? I think I described this already about nails lifting in like a previous question. Nails aren't supposed to lift. They're not. You know when you're running your fingers through your hair and then you're like, my hair. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen at all. That's when you need a new nail tech, is if your hair gets caught in your nails. It's okay, let me reword that, okay? Because not everybody's perfect and there may be a nail tech that's bomb and it happened one time. But if it happens consistently, you need a new nail tech, and I'll tell you why. They're not applying the acrylic correctly around your cuticle area. So you're supposed to be 1/16 away from your cuticle when you're applying your acrylic. And the reason you do this is so when the nail slowly grows out, it's still adhered to the nail. And there's a small separation between the cuticle and the acrylic when you lay it down first. I'm talking about the first application. When you lay it down, there's going to be a little space between the acrylic and the cuticle, the 1/16 space I just told you about. So then when the nail grows out, it's attached to the nail and it won't lift because it's already attached to the nail and the cuticle is it's separated. So when you have lifting, it's when the acrylic is applied too close to your cuticle and then it grows out, and then there's a sharp line that goes through where the acrylic touched the cuticle. So instead of it being gradually, it'll just be a line. You'll know what I'm talking about if you ever had lifting in your nails. You'll see where it met your cuticle line, and that's because the person that applied your acrylic put it way too close, and now that it's lifting because it was too close to your cuticle, and your hair and things can get in between there, and then you do one of these and either it pops off or your hair gets stuck, and that's because the application was incorrect, or because they prepped your nail incorrectly and it began to lift. I'll insert a clip right here to basically show you guys that you can have acrylics for weeks This is a month without having a fill. I did these nails, by the way, just letting you guys know. This is a month without getting a fill, and my nails did not snag, they didn't get caught in anything. Because why? Application was correct, 1/16 away from the cuticle, and because my nail preparation was correct. That's why nails can last this long. Question number 9. Why when you do nails, you always wear black scrubs? Okay, I'm not gonna out I'm not gonna out my client. I already know which one. I already know who wrote this. So if you guys, well, of course you guys don't know, I wear black scrubs when I work on my clients, regardless if I'm here, there, school, work, in the air. Like, I wear black scrubs. I just do, just because I feel it looks chic, it looks professional, and it's easy to clean, and I don't have to wear something really nice and then get upset when I get like acrylic or something on my pants. Or, not saying that's ever happened, but you never know. So I never wear anything that I really care about, and I always wear black scrubs because they look chic, they look clean, they look professional, they're easy to clean, and they're also easy to replace too, in case something does happen to them. And I always wear the white shoes with them because, I don't know, I just feel it looks clean. I just like the way that it looks. Next question, last question. Oh my goodness, I could not do 20. Number 10, how do I speed up my client service time? Ooh, how do I speed up my service? Okay, so when it comes to my clients and when I'm doing a service or something on them, depending on the client, I know it's gonna take a longer time to do. For instance, my friend, I'm not sure if she'd be okay if I said her name on YouTube, but my friend that I met in college, she comes to me, and I did her nails one night, and I ended up doing her nails for 4 hours, and that was because we were talking. Like, we were talking so much, and I did a short swivel nail on her, like super short, because she plays softball. So me doing her nails and us being friends and talking so much, it made the service time so goddamn long. And me and her were talking and saying, like, next time, like, it's gonna be so much shorter because we're not gonna talk as much as this. Because when it comes to like my regular clients that I don't have like a relationship outside of me doing nails with them, I'm in and out in a service. Like, I am in and out in a service. The most it would take me at most is 2 hours at most. And I do try to work on my client time. I try to time myself when I am working with clients. I have a start time, and I try to set an end time for myself and where I should be at when it comes to steps for my service and my timing. One of the things that I do at the end of my service is, if I'm gonna polish or something like that, like if I'm gonna use gel polish, I won't do this, but if I'm using regular polish, I'll ask my customer, my client, to put on their jewelry, you know, get their payment ready, put on their jacket, grab their key, so it's easily accessible, so that, you know, they're not digging through their purse and trying to figure out where everything is, and then mess up their nails, and then come back and then I have to do it over again. I mean, it happens, but just to prevent it, I do try to ask my clients to, you know, prepare before I put the polish on, just so it helps myself and also helps them from not ruining their nails. To also speed up my service, this is not just at the end, but the beginning. Sometimes I'll ask my clients if they can take off their polish at home, because that'll save me 10 minutes on filing or acetoning it off, or polish remover, sorry, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, it'll save me at least like 5 to 10 minutes from the service if they can. If not, then hey, it's no biggie. Extra 10 minutes to file off nail polish, just no big deal. You have to do that anyways when it comes to the basic services. So I mean, it helps, but I don't really press the issue on that. One thing that I do wish that I had was I do need to buy another lamp. I think it would be a lot easier if I had either a two-handed LED UV light lamp, or if I had two separate ones, because I think that would speed up my process instead of having like one and then like that and that. Like it's too much. If I could just put both in, take both out, put back in, I think that would be faster on my services. Don't know, because I don't have the extra products, but if I was able to try that, I would try that. One thing that has really helped me in my services when it comes to acrylics and taking them off. So if anybody else is a nail tech and you're watching this video, you already know it sucks taking off acrylics. Like, it sucks taking them off because it takes about 30 to 45 minutes, and in a salon world, a full set acrylic service should be done maybe like an hour and 45 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes, an hour and a half, something like that. And then you're spending 30 to 45 minutes just taking the shit off. So you already know, like, you're gonna be with that client for a hot little minute. So one thing that I found that really works for me is using cotton balls and foil. And what I do is I'll just drench the cotton ball in acetone, put it on their nail, wrap it in foil, put a towel on their hand, depending on how thick their acrylic is, because some people like their acrylics to be thicker or thinner. It just depends on the client. So if they have really thick acrylics, I'll put on the cotton ball, the foil, and I'll also put a warm towel on top of their hands just to help speed up the process a little bit. At least I think it's speeding up the process. I feel like it's speeding up the process. Not sure, but that is one thing that I do when I'm taking off acrylics, and I have noticed it does speed up the process overall for the service in total. I don't think I have anything else that helps speed up my client service except for me keeping my mouth shut, because I'm very talkative. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I had to take notes, because if I didn't, this video would probably already be only like exactly, see, losing train of thought, don't know what I'm talking about, exactly, see. I need to just stick to the script like I told myself to. I just need to work on my timing when it comes to running this fucking mouth right here with my clients, so that my services aren't as long. I mean, my clients don't complain. My friend clients don't complain about it, of course, but when it comes to regular clientele, I do notice that I do need to work on multitasking when it comes to talking and also doing nails. I mean, I can do both, but just not as fast as if I were quiet. I hope I answered some of your questions that you did ask. I didn't answer all of the questions that you guys did send to me. I will do another video with the other questions that were asked of me. So guys, if you like this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, maybe not feeling it. Share this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
We bitch gon' still sweat. Chanel slide, Chanel flat. Bitch going broke tryna get flat. Chanel bag.